There's a peace in knowing that you have prepared your day. When we are co-creating our lives and we're becoming very intentional about the things that we want to see in our lives take a whole different movement. Greetings, beautiful ones. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought that I would jump on and share my morning routine with you guys. I get a lot of questions about that, how I create a morning routine and how I have a high vibrational day and how I create my day intentionally. And I get a lot of questions about this, and I had been meaning to do it for a while, but I just did not do it. So this morning it's raining outside and I had some time, so I thought that I would do that. So before we go any further, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate that. All right, so let's talk about the morning. My day starts anywhere between 5 and 5:45, depending on what happened the night before, or if I have a mentoring client out of the country. Sometimes I have masterminds and mentoring clients that live on other time zones, so I have to get up super early, sometimes 4 a.m., to start those calls. So this morning was kind of an easygoing morning. I got up about 5:30. I went downstairs and I made myself some tea. And my morning tea usually consists of burdock root and some other herbs. I call it Fran super tea, or I will drink some lemon ginger tea. It just depends on what mood I'm in. This morning I had my special mix, which just has the burdock root and ashwagandha and some other herbs in it. And I had that this morning. And then what I do is I come back upstairs and I wash my face, brush my teeth, do all those things. And I start to give thanks and recite my affirmations that I have pinned on my mirror. So I have special affirmations and mantras that I say every single day for me and my family, my business, my clients, you guys, etc. So after I do that, what I do is I go into my prayer space. And my prayer space to me is a very sacred space in my home. I don't share that space. Sometimes you guys see it because I may film in that space, and I get a lot of questions about my plants. As you see, I have a plant in my spare bedroom. I have plants all over my house. So I go into my prayer space and I get my word. If I don't read my word that morning, I do a devotional of some sort, or I do something that is going to give me food for the day, right? It could be my Bible. It could be any devotional that I read in the morning. And I start there. So I get my prayer beads at that point and I start to give thanks. Now, you can also use the bracelets. You can use the bracelet, like if you have, I'm sure I have one here. Oh, like if you have the prayer bracelets, you can do your thanks with this. I use my prayer beads because I love to just keep the consistency and the rhythm of saying thank you the same amount of times every morning. And then I may do a mantra. It could be Jesus, it could be God, it could just be Om, whatever the case may be. But I use my prayer beads to keep track of that. And then I invite my angels and my saints and my heavenly staff into the space, and I sit there and say, what is it I need to know today? Who can I serve today? Use me this day. And so that process takes me anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. If Spirit is really moving that morning, it could take longer. Sometimes I've been in my prayer room with the door shut for 2 hours, right? Especially when Spirit is repairing me and repairing my essence that I have given the day before, or it's giving me messages about things that I need to know today. I'm going to apologize to you guys because you probably hear Bella's feet. She's in here really clowning this morning. just so y'all know. All right. So then after I do that, I get my journals. So I always have my I Deserve What I Desire journal, and I keep a pocket one in my purse all the time. So I am never without this journal, ever. I am never without this journal. And this journal has all of my thoughts and feelings, emotions, and my intentions. So I set my intentions every day. Some people set intentions weekly. I personally set my intentions every day. And I also script every day. And I don't know if you guys are aware that we have a scripting package that we're now selling. And it's just a small little booklet with my scripting in it, my own personal scripting, as well as scripting prompts to help you with your scripting. So I script my day every single day, every day. I do not leave anything to chance. I do not want to create by default. I want to create by design. I love my life, and I love the life that I have created and co-created with God, and I want to continue to do that. So that's what I do after I spend time in my space. And usually when I come out of my prayer meditation and I'm ready to script and journal, I am so happy, right? Because I give thanks in there, and I give thanks for all of the amazing things in my life, even waking up. But the moment I wake up, before I even get out of the bed in the morning, I am giving thanks. I'm so thankful to be alive. I'm so thankful to be awake. I'm so thankful for my husband laying next to me. I am so thankful for my children being protected. I start there, and then I take it into my prayer space. And I always give thanks at that point. So then after I do my scripting, and I also write down what I'm thankful for in my prayer journal. So we have the prayer journals as well. I think a lot of you have purchased the prayer journals, but I use that every morning too. Then I go into the Spiritual Girl's Guide for Daily Manifestation. Now, I'm going to show y'all some empty pages in this book, right? Because this book is full. And it's just really, I think I have 21 days in here. Or actually 25 days. So I'm going to give you day 24. So this is like my third or fourth one of these I've done, because I do them all the time. So it starts with, today is an amazing day. And then I write down all of my intentional goal settings, like, why is today an amazing day? So you think about it, and the day hasn't even really started yet, right? But you're already creating your day. So I write down why my day is intentional. I write down what I'm thankful for. I write down what I am. I use words here. I have words in the word bank. And then you go on and you go to today I will. So I write down what I will achieve this day, right? Then I have my nightly brain dump. So let me talk about the nightly brain dump for just a second. Hi, Bells. I never, ever, 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 ever go to bed with a lot of stuff on my mind. Because if you go to bed cluttered with a lot of stuff in your head, you're going to wake up with a lot of stuff in your head and on your mind. What I do when I go to bed is, after I do my brain dump, right? After I do that brain dump, I actually start to use manifesting words that I want to see manifest in my life. Because you are probably at your most powerful state of manifestation when you're waking up in the morning and when you're going to sleep at night. Best time to manifest. So back to the morning time. So after I do all of my writing and things like that, I will usually even pull a card for myself, because I just like to know what the angels want to tell me about this day. I already have heard what they've told me in my downloads, right? So I want to see if the download matches the card. That's just something that I do for me. Then what I do is I get dressed, which is what I will be doing after this video, and I go to the gym. Either I go to the gym and work with my trainer, or I have a Peloton, so I use my Peloton every day if I cannot make it to the gym, and I do some yoga in my house. And I do that because I feel like mind, body, and spirit is all connected. And to have a higher elevated experience on this plane, on this planet, we have to take care of all of that because it's all interlinked. So I go to the gym and I do about 45 minutes to an hour there. Then I come home and I have some breakfast. Now, let me back up a little bit. After I have my tea, I drink a green juice. I am an avid juicer. I've been juicing for years. I have done juicing for 3 months straight when I was in transformation and Spirit had told me to just eliminate everything. But every day I drink a green juice that I personally make myself. Every morning I drink a green juice. So before I go to the gym, I drink a green juice. I go to the gym. I come home and I have a high protein, low fat breakfast, right? And as I'm doing that, I am checking emails. So let me tell you this. Let's keep in mind here. I do not touch my phone for the first hour to 2 hours of the morning. So when I'm doing all of my practice and my affirmations, washing my face, putting on a little makeup, whatever it is, I do not look at my phone. And I tell you why I do not look at my phone. Because if I look at my phone, I'm going to start scrolling. I'm going to start looking at stuff. I'm going to start shopping. I'm going to start checking emails. There's going to be something in the email that's going to set my vibe in a different direction. Somebody's either going to have an issue or something. So for the first 2 hours of my morning, I do not touch my phone. I do not touch my phone until I am ready to get out of the door to go to the gym. When I come back is when I'm at the gym, I will look at my phone, of course. And when I get home, I sit down and I check emails. I respond to emails. I look at whatever my team has sent me. I'm so thankful for my team because while I'm out working out, they're working, right? And I check emails that they send me that are important that I see. And I come home and at that time, my house is awake, right? So my family's up and moving. People are getting ready to go to work, or when my son was in school, he was getting ready to go to school. So I'm in a work vibe at that point. And that's how my day starts. But by me taking the time to cultivate a practice, a spiritual practice, it makes my day go smoother. I am aligned with the things that come into my life because I have called them in. I have created those things. I've asked for those things to come into my life. So therefore, there are no surprises. I don't get surprises, right? And if something does happen that kind of throws me for a loop, I am very quick to jump back in line and get back on it. There's a peace in knowing that you have prepared your day. And the amazing thing is that God gives us the free will of choice. So we don't have to take or do anything we really don't want to do. We don't have to accept anything in our lives that we don't want to accept. But when we are co-creating our lives and we're becoming very intentional about the things that we want to see in our lives take a whole different movement because we're aware and we're ready. So that's what my mornings look like. They're pretty simple, but they're very consistent. And again, as I said at the beginning of the video, my mornings are very consistent because I consistently want to see the patterns of things that happen in my life repetitively happen. And in order to create and manifest and clear the path for the things that you want in your life, you have to use repetition. You have to have your practice in repetition, right? So I'm not saying to you that some days I don't get up and I'm just like, I just want to lay here. Like it's raining here today. And I just really am like, okay, I don't even want to go to the gym this morning, but I'm going to go, right? Um, I do the things that bring me results. And that's what you have to do. You have to make a change in order to change your life. All right, guys, I really hope that this helps. Leave me some comments. Tell me how you start your mornings, or tell me what you will now change in starting your mornings. I will talk to you soon. Peace be with you. Bye for now.